So, a news has came out in terms of Doctor Who that the sitting Doctor will apparently be female and familiar, according to another leader who may or may not be the infamous Andrew. Turns out that 15's open-ended regeneration may not be as open-ended as we thought it was going to be, and the sitting Doctor has apparently been tapped, according to Andrew, sees female and familiar, make it out of what you will. I'm very disappointed. If this is true, and by the way, when needs have came out, they have turned out to be true. To be fair. First episode where they ended their certificate, which was being leaked, it did happen. The Food Sick Doctor making a return, that did happen as well, even though it was a brief appearance in episode 5. The return of the Midnight Eternity in episode 3. So I'm not impressed at all if it's a female Doctor, and I wasn't impressed when Jodie got it either, when Jodie Whittaker got the role. And by the way, I didn't PM her. It was down to story writing, and for me again, it's going to be down to story writing again. I don't want to say this, but I just think this world has become too diverse, too woke, in my opinion. Doctor Who, the Doctor's always been a male, for me. And you know what's not helped it? Bloody lockdown. That's when it's all started. This is when it all started, isn't it? This is when it all started. Before lockdown and after lockdown, with all this agendas and all that. I'm sorry, but I think it is down to that. About giving equal opportunities and all that. And I'm disappointed if this is true. I'm disappointed just because we look at this series of Doctor Who. It's finally getting back on the up again. We're now looking ahead to the two finales, and obviously episode 6 coming this weekend as well. And to be honest, I didn't have any problem with it in 2T being the Doctor. I know people say he's gay and all that, but it's nothing to do with that. He's male. He's still male at the end of the day. And even if you're gay or straight, it don't matter. But when you're giving it to a female, it's just under more criticism for me. It's under more criticism, and rightly so as well. And rightly so. It's not to say they're bad actors, because they're not. But my point is, I've said it in previous videos, it has always been a male for me. It's always been a male. And I just think we're going to have the same as Jodie Whittaker then. The same criticism, in my opinion. And you don't get GBM News, who are going to be front and centre this news. Oh, another female. Another female as a Doctor and all that. But I wouldn't be impressed by this, to be honest with you. I just wouldn't. Would I still watch it? Yeah, at the end of the day, still Doctor Who at the end of the day. So yeah, I'll still watch it. And people will be like, so what's your point then, if you still don't watch it? I feel like I'm not... I don't get me wrong, I did enjoy some episodes under Jodie Whittaker, the Weeping Angels, when they appeared in the Flux. That was probably one of her best episodes, but it's just not right. It's not right for me. It just wouldn't look right. It goes back to my point again. What if they meet with a son, and with a son has had a relationship with the Doctor and been married to the Doctor when the Doctor's been male? What happens if Jodie Whittaker would have met with a son? What happens if this new Doctor's going to meet with a son? and she's a woman. Makes no sense. Just makes no sense for me. So yeah, I would not be all for it if it is true, to be honest. You gave it a try with Jodie Whittaker. Didn't end well, in my opinion. Did not end well. No fault of her own. Obviously, no fault of her own. It was more down to story writing for me. I know people say, well, somebody wants to T. Davis this time. He's going to do the writing. But, again, not for me. Just keep it male for me. And it's not me being sexist or anything. It's not me being sexist or anything. It's not me trying to get into that. But my point stands, it's always been a male doctor until before lockdown or this pretty nonsense term. And that's what started all of this diverse thing. That's what started all of it. We're seeing more women pundits in sports now. More women pundits talking about men's sport as well, when it never used to be. It's just the way of the world these days, and maybe it's just something I need to get used to. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at the end of the day. Well, do not call it Doctor Who then. You may as well call it Nurse Who. We'll talk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Nurse Who. Because doctor is a male, nurse is a female. And I just not like the way it's done. I don't like the way this is done, to be honest with you. I just think it's just been giving it. Females has just been giving the role on the sake of it. Just try and be in the dud butts of the world and all that. Ooh, hee, look at me, hee, look at me. But to me, I'm just a nice gentleman and all that. I'll still watch it. I will still watch it, but I'm not gonna have... what's the word? Urgency, excitement, like, as I did with Intuiti. Because even though with Intuti's second series, I said this is made or break now after the season 1 ending in shambles. It's on the high at the moment, series 2. I'm not gonna believe all this, still low rating and all that. They're just getting ratings from out of thin air. Let's be real. With them low ratings, they're not putting all into perspective, in my opinion, in terms of that. But that's just my opinion on it, anyways. That's just my opinion on it. So feel free to leave your opinions down below. What are your thoughts down below? And to be fair, when leads come out, they are normally true. Let's be real, they are normally true. So take care, stay safe. So yeah, as the 16th Doctor will apparently be female and familiar. In terms of who it will be to end it up on this, probably Jo Martin, probably. Just because she's had that brief appearance in the food, in the story in the engine, and so far I don't see the point in it. The food's a doctor. She became the doctor for smashing the cats, which is just one of the most stupidest storylines ever. So stupid. So I just feel she will probably be the favourite, because there still needs to be more behind her than this, what we've seen so far, because so far it's been meaningless, in my opinion, in my personal opinion anyways. Maybe be Piper, former companion, maybe Bender. I wouldn't be shocked if Doctor Who went down that way with Bender, the companion. I just feel that they might put that twist in. But we'll wait and see. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments, and see you all in the next one.